Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be trading again with pulse adoption. And over here, I have a very special strategy to show you guys. All right, this is actually one of my new strategy that I've been making use of in the last few days now. All right, so over here, we're making use of three indicators. The first indicator I'm using is called Bollinger Band. The second indicator is CCI. And the last indicator is RSI. All right, so the setup of my Bollinger Band, a period of 24, the deviation is 2. On the stars over here, I make use of this color combination. I untick this middle line here. Don't forget that. That's pretty much all you have to do. So when you're done, you hit save. The second indicator I use is called CCI, period of 12. On the star part here, my first color right there is actually yellow, and of course I use a 2 pixel on the line. I also make sure I change all the color right here to a 1 color. So that's pretty much all you have to do. So when you're done, you hit save. So my last indicator, which is RSI, with a period of 6. On the star part here, I actually take the first line and the second line to be on 2 pixel. So that's pretty much all I do. So when you're done, you hit save. This strategy is actually a 2-minute strategy, and I'm on the counter time frame right here. I use it on 3 a minute. It works really better if you use it on a higher time frame. So I'm using it on 3 minute and 2 minute trade time. I'm also making use of this on Henneke Ashi candlestick. So that's pretty much all you have to do. It's an OTC strategy, all right? So we are doing this with an OTC market, all right? Okay guys, over here I find a moment. So right now I'm going to enter a trade on this before I explain. The number one thing over here is how this strategy works. So anytime you are going for a down trade, number one thing is to make sure that your CCI and your RSI are both in a very strong overbought condition. So make sure that you have them in the very strong overbought condition. And the next thing is to make sure that the both line is actually giving you a strong downtrend, just like what is happening right now. Make sure that your CCI and your RSI are both giving you a strong downtrend. All right, so that's the number one thing. The second thing is to make sure that you have a very strong FASA with your particular candlestick. All right, so make sure that when you're placing your trade, you have the candlestick trend on a very strong overbought condition with your Bollinger Band, and the candlestick you're placing your trade on is actually giving you a strong confirmation of a downtrend. I think we're in the money on that, so let's check it out. As you can see, we're in the money on that. That's a very good one. I hope you understand, guys. All right, so there's a 2-way to actually trade this strategy, which I'm going to show you on my next trade. So let's keep analyzing. Okay guys, over here I'm finding a good moment for an up trade. So right here I'm going to place a 2 trade on that. All right, so guys, this is another powerful moment. So anytime you are going for an up trade, the number one thing is to always make sure that the candlestick you place your trade on is very close to the downline of your Bollinger Band. All right, it's very important that the candlestick is in a very strong oversold condition. The second thing is also with your CCI and RSI, this two needs to be doing the same thing simultaneously. You need to have them in a very strong oversold condition, and with your CCI, the same thing applicable with your RSI. So the both needs to be in a very strong oversold condition. And not only that, always make sure that you have them giving you an uptrend confirmation, just like it was happening right here. You see that we have them in a very strong confirmation, but this both line is also giving us a very strong uptrend confirmation. All right, so when you see this in the market with this strategy, you place a trade, but always make sure that you're placing your trade on a reverse candlestick. I hope you understand. So guys, let's wait and see if it's going to be a good one. Okay, we have less than, I think we have less than 14 seconds left. Let's wait and see if this is going to be a good one in the next few seconds. A good one. Guys, I hope you actually understand how this works. All right, there's another moment I'd love to show if I find out in the market, so make sure you stay put. Okay guys, over here I'm waiting for the next candlestick. You can see a very strong reversal right here, but I'm actually waiting for the next candlestick though before I enter the trade. All right, okay, a good one here, guys. I'm placing to trade straight up. So guys, you can see it's actually another profit condition. All right, so the number one thing, like I used to say, is to always make sure that before you place your trade, the candlestick reversal you're placing your trade on is very close to the downline of your Bollinger Band. Is very important. Make sure that you have it in a very strong oversold condition. There's something applicable with your CCI and your RSI, your CCI both line is to breach below the downline of your CCI. This is something applicable with your RSI, and the both line is to be giving you a confirmation of an uptrend before you enter a trade. All right, do not forget that the candlestick you're placing your trade on must be actually in a strong position, giving you a reverse position before you enter a trade. So guys, let's wait and see if this is going to be a good one. We have like 45 seconds left. All right, that's actually a very powerful moment. So guys, this is where I'm going to stop on today's video. But right now I'm going to show you the position you shouldn't enter your trade on. All right, I'm going to show you fake position that you shouldn't enter your trade on, even though you're having a confirmation with your all right, this is a number one condition that you should not place a trade on. All right, so when you're finding a moment like this where you see that last few candlesticks in the position are not really strong, you can say that last few candlesticks in this position are very weak. There's indecision in this particular market. And not only that, when you say that your current movement, all right, your current movement right here is not as strong. Like I said on the video, before you enter a trade, make sure that the candlestick you're placing your trade on, if you're going for a down trade, it's very close to the upper line of your Bollinger Band. All right, but you can say right here that this particular candlestick are just in the middle. So if you're finding something like this, do not enter a trade. It's a fake signal, even though you're having a confirmation with your indicators. I hope you understand. Another one here is this. When you're having this kind of position, do not place your trade at all. Like I said, we are only placing our trade when we have a confirmation of a trend. But as you can see, this particular here, there is no trend right here. This particular two candlestick are just doji candlestick. All right, and in the market you cannot decide based on this particular candlestick because the decision has not been made. We don't know if it's coming down or it's still going to be going up in the trend. So when you're finding something like this, a smallish candlestick or a doji candlestick like this, do not place a trade. We are only taking a trade when we are having a strong body candlestick. All right, we are having a very full candlestick that we can actually see clearly that, okay, this is actually a reverse on the market. That is only when we're going to place our trade. I hope you understand. So guys, that is all you have to know about the fake signal. All right, so guys, this is where I'm gonna stop on today's video. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on a while I upload. I love you guys, and I'll see you